This week, Consumer Group which announced today, Friday 8, was the last day Britons had to apply for a new passport to avoid being barred from entering some EU countries from March 30th. Which, noted this Friday, marked the 3-week point before the UK leaves the EU, which is the standard time it takes for your new passport to arrive after application. The uncertainty over what could happen in the event of a no-deal Brexit is undeniable. To offset this, the government is making as much information public as possible to allow citizens and businesses a chance to prepare if there is a no-deal scenario. Last year, it issued information about the changing requirements for entry to Schengen states. Read more. What could a no-deal Brexit really mean for you and me? Brexit passports. The uncertainty over what could happen in the event of a no-deal Brexit is rising. Image Getty. The advice said you should have at least 6 months left on your passport before you travel, which is fairly standard for travel to most countries. However, there is another point, which is a little less clear, and is causing concern. The advice says, if you renewed a passport before it expired, extra months may have been added to your new passport's expiry date. Any extra months on your passport over 10 years may not count towards the 6 months that should be remaining for travel to most countries in Europe. Brexit passports. You should check the travel requirements for the country you're traveling to. Image Getty. Basically, under existing UK passport renewal laws, if you renewed your passport before it has actually expired, you'd get up to an extra 9 months added on there. But those extra months now set to be made irrelevant if the UK leaves the EU deal, lest these extra free months become null and void. What does this mean? It means that you might need to have more than 15 months valid on your passport before you travel. Do I need to renew my passport? You might. You should check the travel requirements for the country you're traveling to. The government has made this tool to help you check easily. Read more. What exactly does Theresa May's Brexit deal say? The key points you should know. Brexit passports. If you need to, you can apply to get a passport urgently. Image Getty. If you need to, you can apply to get a passport urgently here. What if there's a deal? If a deal is achieved, your passport will still work normally. Freedom of movement will remain until the end of the transition period, which would likely wrap up around the end of 2020.